Okay, all right, seventh graders. So here we are, the inaugural homework video of the year. All right, there shouldn't be too many of these. So, all right, so tonight's homework is page 12, 47, 48, 49. All right, it might not look like a lot of homework, but the fact that you guys are probably gonna have to spend some time thinking means that the minutes are gonna add up. So, all right, let me put myself on the side here. Okay, so let's see. Um, Now I'm going to do 47, 48 with you, all right? Hopefully you've tried it already. And now you're watching this to confirm your answer with me, okay? Now, I'm going to draw the shape first, okay? Or attempt to. It's not going to be pretty. Oh, wow, okay. All right, that was terrible. Okay, I've never used this tool before, so that's going to be tricky. Let's see. Let me see if I could. Oh, I could have done that. Okay, all right, you know what? Let's attempt to do this. Still not there. All right, nothing like the original. I can't close the shape. Okay, this is not working. All right. Can I draw a line? Nah, never mind. All right, okay. Let's do this again. All right, so I'm going to draw the shape to the best of my ability. Why is this following me? Oh, boy. All right. I did a much better job on my own paper yesterday. Okay. All right, now, let's label this. So 6, 5, 2, 3. All right, now, the instructions ask you to do it 2 ways for each of these questions, okay? So now, one way you could look at it is like this. So this is the first method. I'm going to draw a dotted line. All right. And so what we can do is this. Now I'm going to change the color of the ink. I don't know how to change the color of the ink. Wow, this thing is not as easy to use as I thought. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use 2 different things at the same time. I'm going to use 2 different tools. Now it's going to write pretty thick, I think. How do I change the thickness? I don't remember. Okay. Let's see. Let's try this out. It's kind of thick. That's not good. Okay. All right. So that's 2 now. Think about this, right? You can't get the area out of one shape, so you have to break them down into at least 2. So here I got my 2 shapes. I got actually a rectangle and a square. So because all these other sides are 2. So in the blue, it's the stuff that are the numbers they didn't give us, right? And here I got a box here, right? So the area of a box. So the area of a box. The area of the box is length times width. So this alone is 18. Now, the thing isn't finding the area per se, but it's to write an expression that shows it. So this is one way to write it, right? So length times width, so we can do 6 times 3 plus 2 times 2, 2 squared. Okay, so this is an order of operation question, actually. Okay, just a very clever one. So now let's do this. So square, so 2 squared is 4. So now you have to find the area. 3, 6, 18. So that's 22 squared. I mean, not 22 square, 22 square inches. Yeah. On the handwriting. Okay. Now the other way to draw it is to conceptualize it like this. Is to look at it like this, where you still have 3 here, you have 5 here, 2 here. Now that means this is a 2, so let me use a different color ink. Okay. I don't know how to change the color. This is, like, what's the point of using this if you can't change color? I don't get it. Alright, if any one of you know how to change colors, let me know, because I'm at a loss. Okay, let's use crayon. Can I change crayon color? Of course not. Alright. Okay, alright, so now, so that makes this a 2, right? And if this whole thing is a 6, that makes this a 4. Here's what I'll do. I'll put it in parentheses so that you know that these numbers were not provided. Alright. Yep, now, you gotta find the area of the one that's vertical first, so that's 2 by 5. So this is how you express it. Plus, what is this? This one, right? So this is 3 by 4. Okay. Now you gotta realize you're gonna have the same answer, right? 2 times 5 is 10. 3 times 4 is 12, so that's 22 inches squared. Again, square inches. Alright, again, pardon the handwriting. Alright. Okay, now 48 is tricky, okay? Even though I'm hesitant to go over right now because it's gonna add another like probably 5 minutes to the video. It's a square, so let's see if I could pull this off. Okay, alright, there we go. Nice. I like how this is square, that's not even. It's not even like, you know, flushed. Okay, alright. So let's label this. So now I'm gonna draw a square inside. And this area is basically white out, right? So I'm gonna do the opposite. I'm gonna just fill it with stuff. Okay? Alright, now there are 2 ways to do it. Now, first of all, they already gave you one way of looking at it, okay? Which was nice of them to do. So it's this. Now, if you configure in this manner, you realize that this is a 2 by 4, right? Because this is a big square is 6 on each side. So you subtract 2, right? You subtract 2 here, basically. So that makes it a 4 by 2 rectangle. And you realize that you could make 4 of these. So 4 of these will represent this whole square minus the hole in the middle. So what you have to do is you realize that there's 4 of the 4 times 2. Okay, something like this. That's a 4, by the way. That's a 4. Okay. So 4 times 2 is 8 times the 4 on the outside. That's 32. What is that? Square meters. Okay. All right. Now the other way of looking at it is actually this. All right, is to take this big square and subtract the area of the little square. So this would be something like this. The second way, it would be 6 squared minus the little one. Now the little one's 2 by 2, right? So 6 by 6 minus 2 by 2. And it'll be 6 squares, 36. Minus 2 squares, 4. And so it'll be 32 meters squared again. Okay? Fairly typical, and you, believe it or not, you will encounter this again when you do probability unit. So, alright, so that's it. I'm gonna sign off right now because that was a very long video. Okay, alright, now the last one, alright, figure it out yourself. Any questions, just ask me in class. Okay, alright, thanks for watching. Have a good one.
OMG, that was so good.